Hello there, everybody. It's me again. I have decided. So I'm making my YouTube channel a hybrid, like narration plus gaming related channel. So the way this is gonna work is pretty much what I have the narrations that I do with the gameplay in the background. But then I will also be having game reviews as another, I guess, long-term project on the channel. So the reviews will consist of games I have played both off stream and on stream. And it will have the same format as the regular narration ones as well. They'll be about maybe 15-20 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, actually. I haven't decided yet. Depending on how much I feel like I would like the lengthwise on these reviews. So I might just do 15 minutes, like 20-minute max. So my channel consists of mostly 20-minute videos of game reviews when it comes to games I've played and beaten in the past. And these reviews will be their own thing, but in the background. So originally what I was going to do, I was going to find all these like photos and clips from the game that I was reviewing, but I haven't really decided much about how I want to format it in a way. So for now, it's just gonna be let's say I'm doing a review of Dark Souls Remastered, which is a game that I had played maybe a few years ago on my own, and I beat it. And I was gonna do a review about it on the channel, but I pitched this idea a while ago and I never went through with it because, well, I was just kind of, how do you say, nervous, I suppose. Yeah. And I was afraid of how it would go and all the work that would go into it. But I have come at a balancing point where it'll be the same format as the narration videos, where they have unrelated gameplay in the background. However, this one will have related gameplay in the background. Related means things such as, if I have Dark Souls Remastered as a review, as a script, I will be having Dark Souls Remastered content on the gameplay in the background, either of me wandering around, hitting walls, or fighting bosses. Maybe not fighting bosses, because you can't really refight bosses in Dark Souls, but I'll figure it out. But it's just running around the world and giving my little spiel on how I felt with the game, how much I liked it, and everything. That's what I'm going to be doing with the channel. So it's going to be a hybrid. So basically, in essence, it'll be a hybrid narration and review channel with the occasional like stream VODs. And also, once I get around to it, there'll be more clips coming up as short form content, which will be going on my Instagram as well. 1 second. As well, because I need to get on that. So we'll be doing that. I'll be doing that. And hopefully it doesn't take too much of my time. It shouldn't, per se. It doesn't seem too difficult to do. But yeah, so I have a list of games I have beaten already in the past 2-3 years or so. The first one of which I'm going to be reviewing is pretty much already in the process of being made. I recorded the content earlier today. And that one included me fighting a boss I never fought in the original time I played it, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so it'll just be that. In essence, so to conclude, to wrap this video a little bit, to conclude, I'll have 15-20 minute videos of me saying stories with unrelated gameplay content, such as if you saw in the Emberblade, and soon you'll see in the Signal of Dead Star, I had Genshin Impact playing on the first one, and I have Warframe playing on the second one. So what I want to try and flirt with the idea of is, when it comes to the stories, actually, it won't be specifically unrelated. I'll try to make the background gameplay kind of on theme with the generalized genre of the game that I'll be playing in the background. So, for example, for Sticking from the Dead Star, it is a sci-fi story. So I have Warframe in the background, which is a sci-fi game, takes place in space and everything else. Then I was gonna do that in the first one, but I didn't know what I want to do with the first story. So from now on, I'll try to theme it around the story with the gameplay and the game genre and all that stuff. But I just want to let you know, it'll be narrations, 15-20 minute narrations with unrelated gameplay in the background, just theme gameplay in the background. And also I'll have game reviews with gameplay of the game I am reviewing on the video in the background. So that'll be fun to deal with. So the first one that's coming up is going to be the Dark Souls Remastered review. Next one's probably going to be the Dark Souls 2 Scholar First Sin. And I think most of you, if you do watch me on stream and you know me, Dark Souls 2 is my favorite of the trilogy, to be honest. I like it better than everything else. But yeah, so that's going to go on with this channel for the future. I will still have the usual stream VODs, clips, everything on there for the time being. But once this takes off, because I'm sure it will, I will most likely make a separate channel. I already have a separate channel, which I'll put the VODs on. So then this first channel will be primarily the long form videos, such as narrations, reviews, all that stuff. There is one thing I want to try to do as well, which is going to be a bit difficult for me because I'm not the best at editing stuff together and I don't have the patience for it. Basically, it's going to be like, I want to make highlight long form content videos of my streams is what I want to do. So I would basically break down a 2 hour or let's say a week's worth of VODs. So that's 4 to 6 hours of content. And I'll cut it down into little chunks and put it in one video trying to tell a story and just having random highlights of my gameplay in maybe 10 to 15 minute formats, being generous. Because in all reality, it might just be 10 minutes because I don't know much about editing and I'm still learning actively to do it. But yeah, so that's going to happen. I've been talking a lot, kind of rambling. But yeah, so that's the future of this channel. It's going to be narrations, reviews, stream VODs, and clips for the time being. So yeah. Once I get more of a following, I'll probably migrate all of the stream VODs and stream related stuff like shorts and VODs to another channel. But for now, it'll all be in the same channel. I hope that makes sense. But yes, if there's any ideas you guys would like to pitch to me to add to this channel, that would be great. And I would enjoy looking at what you got and see if I could put it on channel or not. So yeah, that's all I got to say. I think I'll just sign off now. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And yeah. There's a stream schedule change may be coming up soon as well, but I haven't figured that out yet. Anyways, have a nice day and we'll talk to you on stream later. Bye-bye.